Zoom in there.
Gelatinous zooplankton.
That's
See some
nice.
of the iridescence, the light refracting through the cilia that are on the inside of its body. It eats those to basically create a current to move.
It's flashing as LEDs.
Yep. The original LEDs.
The original LED.
They also have, in some cases, bioluminescent capacity, which we wouldn't necessarily be able to see right now. Our lights would kind of blow that out, but oftentimes in the shallow waters, even if you're swimming, sometimes if you see ctenophores and if you disturb them, they can bioluminesce at night and you can see that. But those iridescent rows are called comb rows. Those are basically rows of cilia that have multiple purposes in the animal. It was thought, or there's a point of debate about whether ctenophores or cnidarians are the more primitive organism, but won't go into that here. I don't want to get any angry fan mail, but they look very similar, but they're a completely different group than the cnidarians.
And I believe those ciliary rows are full of sticky cells, am I correct?
Right, yeah, in contrast to the cnidarians, they're sticky rather than the cnidarians, which are more stingy.
Nice.
If this one was anchored, there was a good chance it probably had tentacles that allowed it to anchor, which might tell us something about its identity as well, and which group of ctenophores it might belong to. There's two major groups: the tentaculata and the lobate ctenophores.
So do all ctenophores tend to anchor themselves on the substrate?
Not necessarily. Some of them. And it might only be temporary. There's some ctenophores that have that exclusively anchor themselves to like a branch of a coral, and then will extend these like fishing long lines off of them and collect whatever happens to come through.
Nice.
Oh, that's pretty awesome.
We could probably put that in the highlight video.
It's a great.
Jonathan can do his magic and